Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wales Clyde 27, and I'm here with...
Lots of people.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
That must have been my turn. Hi, I'm Toma the Wolf Dog, as known on DeviantArt. I'm also named Brendan, and your turn.
Okay, I am Kat Robbins, formerly known as Lady Rosetta and Check the Roses.
We just call her
Stop me.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose or Kat for short. Nice to meet y'all.
And the Dragon Lemon 95 here makes a comeback.
Nice.
Hi, I'm here. SXJ, Sonic Jones, Jonesy, whatever you want to call me.
The person who is the brains behind the beginnings of this story.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Anyways, who's gonna read first? Me or anybody?
Ow.
Toma, didn't you say you wanted to do the narration?
Yeah, sure.
By all means, go
All right.
for it.
Okay, I guess I'll start then. Will, sorry, wrong line. Chapter 2, The Waking World. Will was late for school, again. He missed his alarm clock and slept in, had trouble finding his homework and his backpack, and almost forgot to grab his lunch money. Now he was running to his school, his dirty blonde hair fluttering in the wind while his shoes stomped against the pavement, pushing with each footfall, trying to run even faster. His time playing soccer paid off as he zoomed over the lawns and sidewalks like a rocket without tiring. His goal came into sight as he turned a corner. The middle school he and Helen had started attending last year. Leaping the stairs, he threw open the main doors and dashed across the halls, skidding loudly down another hall as he tried to turn a corner, nearly falling over with his momentum. He then slid down another hall at a second corner, actually falling over this time. Darn, those janitors, they did too good of a job. When he finally got to his room, number 105, he stopped and tried to quiet his breathing back down before quietly entering.
That's supposed to be the scent of pretty
Sorry,
much
I
anything right there.
got distracted
okay.
by someone's heavy breathing. What happened?
I think we have a stalker.
Sound effects.
Okay, where were we?
Here, making sure that the teacher's back was turned, deep in her lecture about Washington and Yorktown, he tiptoed his way over to his desk, quietly removing his backpack and slipping into his seat. He then pulled his book out from inside his desk and silently opened it to the proper page. Mission accomplished.
Do you guys?
I got this. I can do this.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I see you have finally decided to join us, William.
Said the teacher, her back still facing him while she continued to write on the whiteboard. Or not. The other students around him snickered, but a quick glare from the teacher sent them back to their notes. The teacher nodded, then continued her lecture on American history. A little later, while the class was occupied with an in-class assignment, the teacher walked over to Will, sat down at a desk beside him, her expression filled with concern.
William, is there anything wrong? Is there something going on that is making it hard for you to come to school?
Thinking it over carefully for a silent few minutes, and knowing she probably wouldn't believe him if he told the honest truth, Will shook his head with a small sigh.
Who's Will again? Is that me? Yeah, that's probably me.
I thought that was Jonesy, but you
No,
go
that's
ahead.
me.
It's okay.
Apparently,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's me.
Go, go, go.
No, ma'am. I merely overslept. That's all. It's been hard adjusting my sleep schedule at the latest soccer games happening right now.
Dude, how many drinks did you have last night with your dad? I know you two are trying to bond, but geez. Well, go back to your dressing room.
Can we? Okay, people, are we good? Chop chop. We have a story to get through.
Hey, this is for fun. We're not listening, anything.
I'm just saying, we don't want to drag this out like we did before.
Who
Who made
kills?
Jack the
All right.
Ripper?
Not me.
Where were we anyway? We were right here.
Come on, say it with
The
your will.
teacher-
Come on, then. You know what to say.
Oh, okay, I'm going. The teacher seemed to accept that answer. She gave a small smile.
Well, please try to fix that.
Rose, do you want to take Jones?
Sure, after Brendan is done with this last sentence here.
Yeah, I had to scroll down because I'm looking at it on my end. With that, she got up from the desk beside him and went to check on the other students.
Wait a little
Okay.
bit.
Yep, I got it there. So we're.
Oh, sorry.
Did you?
Okay, we're back. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, have to take a little break. We got things undercover here. Let's just let's get
keep
doing this.
all right. Tag out.
Ow, my face.
Oh, sorry.
You hit a duck lion in the face.
That makes more sense.
Alrighty, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get on with this thing.
Later at lunch, Will sat down at an empty table in the far corner of the cafeteria. His soccer buddies had called him to sit with them, but today he just needed to think. Something had been bothering him, but he couldn't put his finger on it.
Hey, Will.
A sweet voice greeted from the opposite side of the table. Will looked up and smiled.
Hey, hon.
He moved over so the blonde-haired girl could sit next to him.
Who's
Helen?
Helen? Oh, yeah. But it's he
Yeah.
started to ask. Literally,
Oh,
you
wait.
guys reading this?
Yeah, I misread. I was. Okay. So.
He started to ask, but Helen called out behind her.
Come on. Are you gonna sit with us?
Out of curiosity, Will turned his head to look. Balancing a tray and 2 large textbooks in his arms, a young boy around Will's age came into view. He had light bluish-brown hair and soft blue eyes, and he was wearing a faded blue jacket with gray lining, a gray t-shirt, worn blue jeans, old white sneakers, and a big smile. Reaching the table, the boy leaned over, letting his tray slide off the books and onto the table beside Helen's. He then placed his books on the table beside the tray and finally sat down himself.
Okay, just a note. 2 observations. August, are you carrying the textbooks on top of the tray or under it?
Under, because
And
he slid his tray off from top of the books.
Oh no, the
yeah.
food.
Okay, and
Is it weird
have
that I
to
literally
change-
thought this? Is it weird that I thought this kid was Elliot at the time? That was
yeah,
my
I had to.
mistake,
Why
okay?
do I have bluish? Why do I have bluish brown hair? I need to fix that.
Yeah, maybe he was dyed or something. Dyed, Ella.
Alrighty, so
Not funny.
it's August talking next.
Yes. Who's August?
I have no
That's
idea.
me.
Di, you're not in here. Go over there.
That's me. Thanks, Helen.
He said, then turned to face Will. Looking him over in observation, he turned to look back at Helen.
So, this is the whale you were talking about.
He asked her with a smile. She nodded.
That sort of disoriented me a bit. Okay, anyways. Go on.
She nodded, mirroring his smile.
Yep. Will, this is August. August, Will.
She introduced before picking up her fork to eat her lunch. Will kept his eyes on August, not fully registering what was happening as he was still trying to come out of his earlier thought process. Without meaning to, he let out an irritated sigh.
Why is he here?
Helen, not expecting such a reaction, gave him a pointed look.
Because
She started in an even tone.
he's new here, just transferred over. And with me being a part of the Link crew. Sorry. It's my job to escort new students around the school to help them feel more welcome.
Is your Link crew part of the Link with the parka and Lincoln Park?
Or I was
No.
swords, okay?
Yeah, I was thinking of the inside joke as of us being different links, so that's what I was thinking of. But no, this was just that happened to be a club at my school called Link Crew.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we are the Links. I'm the awesome purple one. Anyway, let's see. Okay, let's see.
There,
Link
right
crew-
there, right
Oh
there,
yeah,
there,
she
there.
finished matter of factly. Oh, this is a speaking part.
Oh.
The speaking quote isn't there.
Oops.
Oh wait, no.
Exact opposite of.
Her eyes seemed to convey silently. Okay, so that needs to be in italics. Not speaking, it's italics. So let's make a note of that.
Yes.
Will, feeling like a jerk, let out a quiet sigh and rubbed his temples to calm himself. He then looked back at August, trying to give an apologetic smile.
Well, it's nice to meet you, August. Sorry that I snapped.
August's smile seems to get bigger.
Hey, it's no problem.
Helen nodded in approval.
That's better. If you boys didn't get along, you'd have to deal with me.
The two boys both look at her. Will not doubting her word in the slightest, but August wasn't so sure if she was kidding or not. Helen looked up from her lunch and giggled at the funny expressions on their faces.
Oh, don't worry. I won't do anything. But the looks on your... that just threw me off a bit.
Sorry.
But the looks on your faces are hilarious.
Blushing slightly from wounded pride, the boys relaxed, accepting her answer and joining her in eating their own lunches. After the three are done, Helen took their trays along with her own back to the kitchen. After she left the table, August looked back at Will and asked a question he'd been pondering for a while.
So, how did you two meet?
Okay, that was a good one.
That sort of tone.
It's
Why
like
do you want to know?
Is that your like
Oh, good
girlfriend
grief.
or something?
Oh, good grief.
All right.
Caught a bit off guard
So
by the
all the way at
question.
the top.
Yeah, caught a bit off guard by the question, as well as all of us. Will thought quickly of how to answer that without revealing too much. The truth would probably land him in the nut house if he wasn't careful. He gave a nervous laugh.
Well, the way you meet anyone, really. Walk up right behind him and say hello, you know? Not that we, somehow ended up in a dream dimension, you know, there was this giant demon mime, and he was trying to steal his giant
No.
floating...
No, Jonesy. No. You totally missed it. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream.
Oh my god. I know you, but dear, your eyes are so familiar.
Ah, do you rhyme?
so sorry. But it's through. It's through. Anyway. Yes, I got him to laugh again. Anyway, let's see. August chuckled at that.
Yeah, kind of get it. Well, it would be nice if that works every time, then you know everybody around here.
Will laughed, finding August's comment pretty funny.
So,
He asked August after calming his small tickle of giggles.
along with everybody else,
Yep.
Helen said you're new here. Do you like sports? Maybe soccer?
He added the last bit
Someone
hopefully.
like soccer. Please. Like soccer, please.
Yeah, I like soccer. You play?
August replied after a moment's silence. Will nodded excitedly.
It's absolutely my favorite sport of all time. My team even won the Look at Chappie show last year. So you like soccer? Let's be soccer buddies.
Now we're cast
you know-
buddies. And then they
if there's
both get injured. Now we're cast buddies too.
So if there's anything, makes you wonder. I wonder if he has a football for a waifu.
Anyway, August's eyes widen at his enthusiasm. And also the fact that his football's a waifu.
Wow, that's great!
He stated mirroring Will's enthusiasm before asking,
What about basketball?
They both think I'm gonna be.
Yeah, baseball, basketball.
yeah.
It's back
Will
to the
Frank-
hat box thing, isn't it?
Scrolling.
Will frowned slightly, shrugging.
Well, it's fun, but I'm not very good at it.
I tend to get thrown into basketball nets.
And every time I try to
Zone!
dribble, I end up kicking it with my feet.
I tend to find myself upside down. Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Right.
August grinned, unfazed.
Well then, there's no time like the present. I'll teach you some tricks I know.
Hang on. Gotta. Come on! I'm so sorry.
Give us a minute. Go.
I am so sorry about that.
It's okay. Go, go, go.
Okay, let's go. Teach you tricks in it. Okay, yeah, without missing a beat, besides the poor narrator, he grabbed Will's arms quickly, dragging him outside to the recess grounds. Helen returned to the table just as they left. She smirked, picked up her textbook, and followed them. All around, there were kids enjoying the little bit of guaranteed freedom they had each school day. Racing around, hanging out, roughhousing, or just taking the time to sit in the fresh air during such a nice day. August led Will over to the basketball courts, choosing the empty one as he grabbed a ball from the ball box just outside the fence of the playing field.
Okay, first thing you need to think about is that basketball is easy. Almost like playing soccer, except you use your hands.
Hold on.
I'm having a problem.
You're having a
Getting
problem?
it.
He told Will, bouncing the ball on one finger, then in one smooth motion transferred it to his other hand as he talked. Toma, I shall tag out.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
Okay, I got this one. This
Okay,
was a big one
okay,
for
I'm
myself.
awake. Where were we?
I'm talking. Instead of constantly kicking the ball with your feet to keep it moving, you dribble or bounce the ball with your hands. Unlike soccer, you don't have to keep moving as you dribble. You can even hold it like if you're pretending for a pass or a shot for the hoop. But if you don't dribble the ball when you are moving, you are disqualified.
You got it. Good job.
Continued August, receiving a look from Will at the last part. He added,
A lot of people forget that. That is why I said it. Anyways, basketball is almost like what soccer would be if it was in the air.
Oh, like Jester's playing ball in the air?
Ree, do you need to blow your nose? You sound a little sniffly.
Give me a bit. We're back!
I can't blame you.
Yep.
After his brief
All right.
explanation...
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were about to start. I was going to say, go ahead. Go ahead.
Take 2. After his brief explanation, August began to show his new friend how he played, repeating a few key pointers now and then. Will looked in awe as August showed off some of his moves, even going so far as to leap for the hoop and hang onto the rim after slamming the ball through, a big grin on his face. The new kid walked back over after a few minutes more of showing off, doing the finger trick one more time with the ball, tossing it into the air, balancing the ball on his head, and rolling it on his shoulders like one would do with a soccer ball.
See?
He told Will with a smirk.
Like I said, just imagine your hands as your feet and basketball as your soccer ball. And there you go.
He suddenly tossed the orange ball at Will, who barely caught it with his flailing arms. He then attempted to dribble it, like August showed him, slowly moving around while making sure to keep the ball bouncing.
I'm getting it!
Woohoo!
He laughed as he started running with the dribbling ball.
I'm getting it!
Slowly getting himself into a rhythm, Will practiced, experimenting with August's suggestions, and was even able to successfully throw the ball into the hoops a couple times. After a few minutes, he challenged August to a quick round. Laughing at Will's enthusiasm, August went in front of the goal basket and got into a ready stance to begin playing. Will faked to the left, then ran right, dribbling as he went.
Here I go!
He launched himself towards the hoop, readying to shoot the ball. It flew over August's outstretched hands, heading straight into the goal.
It's going. It's
Straight
going.
for the goal. But before it could drop
It's
through
good.
waiting... Sorry, am I going too fast?
Nope, you're good.
Sorry.
It also sounds like you're saying Orca instead of August.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
sorry, that's because of my accent. I'll try to
It's
tone
okay.
it down.
No, it's
Any
okay.
case-
No,
It's
no,
okay.
don't worry.
But before it could drop through the waiting net, a pair of hands reached up from nowhere and snatched the ball right out of the air.
Okay, tag
Oh,
out because your character's coming up.
Both Will and August turned to see a middle-aged man with faded
Okay.
blue hair and...
Okay,
You
Rosa,
gotta tag it, you gotta tag
Yeah,
out!
Toma,
Alright,
stop.
fine,
Character's
here.
coming up. But
You're up.
Otherwise
nice,
you're talking to
nice
yourself.
job with
Otherwise
the
you're talking to yourself.
enthusiasm.
Otherwise you'll be like that blooper where your character reading your own lines.
Yeah,
You need
not
that.
your Riella, man.
Is that a really bad thing?
no, it was good.
What? What? Should Jekyll read his own lines in that perspective?
Hey,
I can easily want to try.
Jekyll, go away,
Yeah.
go away.
We'll do it later.
Okay.
There are cookies down the hall.
Are they fudge flavored?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
Well, at least you got him to go away.
Okay, awesome.
Alright, we
Okay,
were
sorry about that.
right here.
Sorry about that, Toma. Your character Edwards is coming up, so we gotta switch.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
Yay! Awesome. Man. Anyway, both Will and August turned to see a middle-aged man with faded blue hair standing in front of the goal, the ball in his hands. The man called out to the many kids on the recess grounds.
Okay, kids, time to head inside.
Ooh, nice. His serious demeanor faded a bit as he gave a small smile and twirled the ball on his finger before dropping it back into his hand, letting the two boys know they were not in trouble.
Okie dokie, Mr. Edwards.
Will acknowledged the gym teacher. He and August headed back inside to grab their school supplies and head off to class. The man placed a hand on August's shoulder before he could follow Will to the hallway.
Those were some really good moves, kiddo. Maybe you could try out for the team.
And Mr. Edwards suggested. August, in turn, rubbed his head in embarrassment at the compliment.
Oh, thank you. I just moved here, so I didn't expect something like this to happen so soon.
The sudden ringing of the tardy bell startled the boy into a run down the hall. Mr. Edwards yelled after him before he disappeared.
At least think about it.
What?
August turned back for a brief moment, asking what? In the midst of a moving mass of fellow students.
Yeah, I promise.
He shouted back with a smile before diving into the crowded halls to get to class. Mr. Edwards shook his head, chuckling in nostalgic amusement.
And here I thought knights had a short attention span.
The man slowly
What?
headed back inside. Ash, please. Ash, please.
And no, it would
Okay.
be like, August is like, Elliot would be like, I want you to give me all the Girl Scout cookies. What? I promise, okay.
Give me all the booze! Oh, anyway, Ash, please.
All right, I got it. I got Riella. I got my Marin man.
No. Can I have my Riella do it just once?
Okay, you can do it.
Riella, get over here. Yes, I know you're in the middle of something. Get over here.
Make sure he has wine with him,
Ash-
or at least
then-
some chocolate.
Then does Ash want to?
Hello.
Then
You better have
does Ash
to
want to do
stand
the
by.
narration?
I have.
Do you want to do the narration then, Ash? Do you want to do the narration then, Ash?
Sure. I mean, after all, I can't do a rather sinister impression here. In the land of nightmare.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Why do we need to retrieve knights, my master?
Asked Riella, bowing down on one knee before a great chasm. Floating above, it was a being that towered over the Red Jester, a colossal figure draped in a deep blue robe with large plumes and gold term.
Those are pauldrons. It's like shoulder pads.
Sorry!
It's okay.
A red cloth draping down underneath in the front. A spiked metallic ball helmet adorned its head and covered its face. 6 hands with glowing eyes in their palms, floating in a sanitary circle in front of the mountain of a being. The one sat on front of the being, staring down at the dwarf Riella. A strange amulet with 2 green crystals and 1 blue crystal sat as a clasp upon its blue cloak, and a gold spiked ring circled above and behind its head from the back of its shoulders, like a dramatic crown. This was the ruler of Nightmare, the creator of the Nightmarans, and the ultimate terror of any visitor's dreams. This was Wiseman the Wicked. After a long silence without an answer, Riella continued with his questions.
And why did I have to bring my soldiers away from Nightopia? Wouldn't it be easier to destroy Now, without knights here to ruin everything, the pitiful Nighttopians are completely defenseless.
Silence.
Master?
Hang on, he needs to get his voice
Give us a
on.
bit. We're in.
Screechy's not on!
Silence.
No, seriously, Screechy's not on here.
Hang on.
Screechy's gone.
3.
The pitiful Nighttopians are completely defenseless.
Silence.
The voice was deep, yet hollow, deafening even, when only a passive murmur, and seemingly muffled, even when sounding clear. Riella flinched, obeying without any protest as he kept his head lowered.
You withdrew your troops.
Why, Ben?
Okay, go.
Toma's got a...
And make
Toma's
sure
got a,
Screecher's
like a
working on my
PC.
end. Alright.
Okay.
We good. Okay. Actually, since we're running low on time, hang on. Ash? Yeah, that's your name. Ash, bring your Riella in. I will do narration.
3, go.
You withdrew. Wait. Read it again.
You withdrew your troops.
Yes. You withdrew your troops because it is not the proper time. Knights is vital to the success of my plan. Without him, my ultimate goals are moot. Do not question my decisions again, Riella.
Riella bowed lower.
Forgive me, Master. It is hard for me to understand. Knights fell into the dark ocean, which should mean that he is gone forever.
Riella?
The disembodied voice silenced him once more.
I have explained to you how far from the truth that is. It is the dreamers that disappear forever, but the effects of the ancient black ocean.
On dream beings is vastly
Okay,
different.
stop. 3, go.
Are you kidding me? Why is there music playing with this thing? Oh, I have explained to you how far from the truth that is. It is the dreamers that disappear forever, but the effects of the ancient black ocean on dream beings is vastly different. They become lost in the realm of entities, the waking world.
Okay, I'll do the narration.
Yes.
Riella's eyes widened in shock as he dared to look up at the giant before him that I should be playing.
But, Master, if this is true, why have we not gone through it ourselves, destroying those meddlesome visitor children and taking over the waking world?
For possibly the first time, Wiseman did not scold Riella's question, understanding that this knowledge was known by a rare few. Riella would need to know this secret in order to serve him well in this crucial phase of the plan. After a long silence, the evil entity answered.
Dreamers lose entry. Dreams lose entirety.
And I don't know why Voxel's doing this to me.
Okay, we better let Toma go. Toma, good night. Get some
Sleep
sleep,
tight.
okay?
Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do,
That was
hit them with the shoe until they're black and
If you are actually trying to say something, Toma, you're muted.
Well, how was my little narration?
You guys did good.
It's all right.
Anyways, thanks. Anyways, this was chapter 2. the waking world. Whatever you call it. I don't know how to say my outro. You guys go ahead.
This is Cat Robbins signing off. Good night, everybody, and stay safe.
Lols.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.